What is up, my fellow warbirds, aka the War Eagles, back with another video, and this time we're taking a look at 3 different dev blogs. Now, yes, I said 3, so I'm kind of behind on the dev blog, so I'm just going to knock it out all in one video. Mostly that's because of work and things like that, but we're going to go ahead and knock it out. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Westland Scout and Wasp, Sting Like a Bee, as the title says. Basically, I think from what I remember about the Lynx dev blog, these were the vehicles that were the predecessor to the Lynx, so let's read into them. The Westland Scout is a light British utility helicopter developed during the 1960s for general purpose use by the British Army. Appearing in pilots' hangars in Update 1.91, the Scout, along with the navalized Wasp, will become one of the first vehicles available to players in the upcoming British helicopter tree, also set to arrive with the next update. So basically, these are going to be your starters. The Scout is the Army version, and the Wasp is the Royal Naval version. So, 2 early British helicopter designs featuring modest performance and armament, making them ideal starter vehicles for the brand new British helicopter tree. Alright, so cons for the Westland Scout and the Wasp. Both are nimble, both have smoke profile, but both have also limited weaponry. Honestly, I can't tell which is supposed to be which. But again, British, not my strong suit. Y'all can probably find out more for yourself. I'm sorry, I just don't know a lot on this, so I'm just kind of reading it verbatim. Alright, in War Thunder, the Scout and its naval counterpart, the Wasp, will be among the first vehicles awaiting pilots in the brand new British helicopter tree, coming to the game in Update 1.91. Featuring performance typical of early turbine helicopter designs along with modest firepower, both Scout and Wasp will be the perfect starting vehicles for pilots just getting their feet wet with helicopters in general and British machines in particular. Despite being practically the same design, the Scout AH-1 Army variant and the Wasp HAS Mark I Naval variant do possess differences that set the two apart, which extend beyond simple visual differences. In terms of flight performance, both versions are unsurprisingly similar to each other. However, the Scout AH Mark I, weighing only about 200 pounds less than the Wasp, is able to reach a higher top speed of 131 miles an hour, compared to the Wasp 120 miles an hour. So that's about 5 biscuits faster. Despite using the same Rolls-Royce Nimbus turboshaft engine. Again, I'm not entirely sure which one's supposed to be which. Okay, that's Army. Okay. Yeah. Alright. As a result, this gives both the Scout and the Wasp capable of flight characteristics to other nations, comparable flight characteristics to other nations' early helicopters. In this addition to their rather small silhouette and great agility, makes them highly suitable for sneaky attacks from cover. On the other hand, however, their lightweight design and small size don't accommodate great protection, meaning that enemy fire is best to be avoided whenever possible, which you should do in a helicopter anyway, considering they can't take a punch. Speaking about attacks, some pilots are wondering what weapons they'll be attacking with, and rightfully so. Unfortunately, those looking for heavy armored gunship helicopters will likely be let down by the Scout and Wasp. However, for those pilots which have already flown into combat at the controls of other nations' startup helicopters, will feel right at home with the Scout and the Wasp as well. Namely, the arsenal of the Scout and the Wasp, although modest, is no less deadly, consisting of 2 rifle-caliber machine guns and up to 4 SS-11 ATGMs. Okay. So it's pretty much already better than the AH-1G that the Americans have. The Scout AH Mark I and Wasp HAS Mark I are both arriving to War Thunder as part of the new British helicopter tree with the upcoming Update 1.91 and will be available to all pilots upon release of the update. In the meantime, however, be sure to follow the news for more information regarding the next major update coming to the game soon. Until then, clear skies, pilots. Yay. So, my thoughts on these, I think they're honestly going to, just starting off, it already sounds like it's going to be a better helicopter for ground forces than, the AHG that the Americans have, considering they're pretty much getting guided missiles right off the bat. That's pretty interesting, pretty nifty. Alright, yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if there is going to be like a difference also in specifically what kind of weapon payloads it also carries. Considering one's a naval version, one's an army version, it makes me wonder, if they're going to be different. It also makes me wonder how they're going to set this up in the tree, because they're posting them both at the same time, and they're both saying, it's about this. They're both about the same. So it makes me wonder if Britain's going to start off with 2 helicopters right off the bat, or if it's like one's going to come before the other and you have to unlock the other one first before you can get the other one. Alright, so next news. Hungarian BF-109G2 in the Italian tree. Dear players, we are pleased to announce that the most popular BF-109 in-game and we are pleased to announce that one of the most popular BF-109s in-game and sporting a unique Hungarian Air Force camo will be available for purchase on the 20th of August. These will be located in the premium vehicles section of the Italian aircraft research tree. These have been included to celebrate the national Hungarian holiday Saint Esteban Day, which is celebrated on the 20th of August. This day commemorates the foundation of the Hungarian state, which is one of the 3 countries where this magnificent fighter was produced. In honor of this holiday, we have added the BF-109G2 to the premium part of the Italian research tree, for which you have not only a Hungarian camo, but also a camo in the Romanian Air Force. Okay, so cool. Italy is, I believe that's actually today, if I can recall. Don't give me a sec. Yeah, so today, Italy got a new premium. It's basically just a regular BF-109 G2, but it's got Hungarian camo and Romanian camo. So, good for you, Italy. And last but not least, and this is what I think is honestly going to be the most interesting aspect for, at least for now, that we know of. Map rotation filter. With the release of War Thunder Update 1.91, you'll be able to exclude maps and missions from your personal rotation, as well as mark them as unwanted. The dislike feature will be available to all players. If a few players from the matching queue have the same mission or location marked as unwanted, the location will be skipped and the new location will be selected. So, essentially, we get to pick our maps. An exclude map feature will be available to premium account owners and guarantees complete removal for the player for specific locations and missions in multiple game modes. So, there's another reason to get premium account. That's going to be straight up awesome. So basically, let's say, hang on, let me keep reading before I make my opinions. The number of maps and locations that can be selected will be limited for various game modes and depends on the overall number of available maps or missions in those specific modes. The location preference settings work only in random battles and air, naval, and arcade. In air, land, and naval, arcade battles, and realistic battle. We are limiting the exclude feature only for premium account owners, as the exclude maps will increase the battle queue time if all players in a queue have different maps and missions excluded. In such a situation, the matching system will try to find matches for a few players looking for specific maps instead of many players waiting for normal rotation. We hope that the ability to choose your preferred locations will make your game more enjoyable and comfortable. The War Thunder development team, in our turn, will be able to see which location most players like or dislike and therefore prioritize for recall. Specific maps for revision or removal. Thank you for playing War Thunder. See you in the battle. Okay, so this is just straight up awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so essentially what I'm gathering is it's going to be kind of like Call of Duty, I guess, where you can like vote to skip a map or something. Or, you know, if you got the premium one, you can just straight up ban the map. So like if you don't have a premium account, you can what I'm gathering is you can dislike a map, and that will decrease the chances of you getting that map. But let's say if you have a premium where you can ban a map, essentially what that does is it'll make sure that you never get that map. To me, that's awesome. That is just straight up awesome. So, you know, let's say, okay, so based on the ones we have here, you know, I hate Maginot Line. I hate Mozdok. I'm not a tanker, so all these sniper maps and everything, gone. You know me, I'm gonna remove them from my playlist. And, you know, I'm just gonna be picking the more brawl maps, which is straight up awesome. I do see one potential issue though. And hopefully, you know, it'll be addressed pretty easily. As they stated here at the bottom, the exclude is only available for premiums because it'll increase battle time if everybody can do it. That's the pretty much the biggest issue I see with this. And here's the thing. People have different tastes. So let's say, for example, you know, I personally love American Desert. If I could play on this map all day long for tanks, I absolutely would. On the other hand, someone like, say, Manly Maniac, you guys know I play with him quite a bit, he hates American Desert. So, part of the conflict that I'm seeing is this could potentially increase queue time. You know, because a lot of people will be saying, I want to play on this map. Now, that could also be, you know, not happen. Because there are some maps that people just genuinely love all around. Let's go to Air, for example. Korea. People just love that map. That's almost one of those universally loved maps. If you hate Korea, what is wrong with you? And at the same time, there's some maps that people just, for the most part, universally dislike. For example, in Air Battles, the English Channel map. That's one that's generally frowned upon. So I think a lot of people will be not wanting to play those. But again, the issue more lies in the maps that are more conflicted. With like some people like them, some people don't. For example, I hate Mozdok. I hate Maginot Line. I hate Kursk. Those maps, in my opinion, I don't like because I'm not a sniper when it comes to tanks. But a lot of people do like Mozdok. A lot of people do like Kursk. So my thing is, you know, I can ban, since I have a premium account, I can ban Kursk. I can ban Mozdok. Okay, I can only ban one, but you get the point. I can ban that map. Those maps. But what that could potentially also mean is I will have longer queue times. And that would also mean other players will have longer queue times because they're trying to find maps that everybody tends to like or dislike, and avoid the ones that people dislike. So that's just one little issue I see with this. Hopefully it won't be that big of an issue. Hopefully it actually all works out. Honestly, for the most part though, I think I'm going to love this system. This is absolutely, I'm going to say 90% an amazing thing. This new system where we can pick and choose what maps we want, I think that's going to be just straight up awesome. This is something we in the community have actually been asking for a long time. you know, the whole hashtag fix the game, they're fixing it. This is awesome. I'm ecstatic. I never actually thought I would be able to see this in War Thunder. Well, that's pretty much all the news for this video. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, comment on the video. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I seriously want to know. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys want to see in the next update? You know, we know we're getting this. We also know we're getting British helicopters. What else do you guys want to see? Hashtag F-104 Starfighter. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and you know, like the video if you guys like it. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes. I think that'll be reasonable. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, do so, and I will continue to try to pump out news as it comes up. Of course, you know, I have a life too. I have to work and things like that, so, you know, I may miss a couple of them, in which case I'll go back and just do a full video like this. But yeah, so as always, have a good day.